Hi, this is Daryl with Battery City, and you're watching GoTarryn TV.
Hey everybody, happy Thursday, July the 9th. Welcome to today's GoTarryn TV Skype interview one-on-one call. And as you can see right next to me, side by side, we have Daryl Dean of Battery City. And Daryl, welcome to today's GoTarryn TV show.
Thanks.
Well, thanks for coming on. And so it has been a long time. Obviously, we've been connected for a while, but I haven't seen or talked to you in, what would you say, about 10 years?
Yeah, probably about that much. Yeah,
I think
we met
so.
at Bank of America Tower.
Yeah, absolutely. I was working there in the fitness center, and yeah, to my memory, I think was it Boston Consulting that you were working for?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And you came in there and worked out, and that's how we met. And that was, yeah, about, like we said, 10 years ago, and here we are today. And so our lives have definitely changed. We've gone down some crazy paths, and it's brought us back here together. So we're still connected via Facebook and some other social media ways. But Daryl, I wanted to bring you on here because the first couple of minutes here, I just wanted to chat about asking if you could tell people out there a little bit about yourself. Before we even get to Battery City, can you tell people where you're from, how long you've been in Atlanta, in a couple of sentences, and just a little bit about yourself, please?
Sure. I grew up in Florida. I have lived in Georgia probably 28 years now, off and on. I've been in Atlanta for 21 years. I did my first stint in retail of 27 years. And the last one was with Walmart, long 7.5 years. And then I went into work with computers with a consulting firm, and so now I have two partners, and we have opened up Battery City off of La Vista and Cheshire Bridge at the Terra Shopping Center.
Perfect. And for those folks in the greater Atlanta area, we're going to get you that contact information, so make sure you grab a pen and paper at the end of this blog so that you can take it down. I'm going to ask all that of Daryl here. So that's great. And so let's jump right into Battery City, Daryl. I'm excited because I got a letter from you, and I understand, as you said, you've got a couple of partners that you've opened this business with. And I just wanted to first start about, let's talk about, again, I'll ask you a lot of questions about this brand and this company, but what exactly does Battery City do?
Okay. We sell batteries, light bulbs. These are batteries for your hearing aid, your car, your flashlight, your watch, your cell phone, any kind of battery that you could imagine, basically. And if we don't have it, we can get it. We do a good bit of commercial as well as residential or consumer. We have light bulbs that you would put in a warehouse as well as beside of your bed. Any kind of light bulb that you need. If we don't have it, again, we can get it. A large part of our business so far has been surrounded by being able to repair cell phones and iPads. And that's brought a lot of people into the store so far. So we've had a good start.
That's awesome, Daryl. I'm glad to hear that. And it looks like you've hit a real good niche, and especially your location's really good. Buckhead's wonderful. You know, I think that this is great. Can you tell us, how did you guys get into this and think about this? Whose idea was it, and how did it come together into fruition?
Oh, one of my partners, Thomas West, he worked with a competitor for 14 years in the battery business. So he has a very strong anchor in the battery business. Our other partner, Eli Best, he has 12 years in retail. And we felt like that this is not really an area that is being serviced in Midtown and downtown at all. We can sell anywhere, and we can sell anywhere basically, but our prime customer, walk-in customer, is from downtown, Midtown, and Buckhead. So okay. We felt like it was a niche that we'd be able to, we knew a lot about, and we'd be able to fulfill a need.
And so now this is a fresh, brand new business, and it's been open since April of this year? Is that right?
Yep. First day of April we opened.
Wonderful. And how's business been going since then?
It's good. We should have our website up and running by tomorrow,
Oh,
and that's
perfect.
what we've held off of advertising for so far. So everything that we've had is either walk-in or by knowing people and they know relationships and they know we're there and come to visit us and do business so far. So the theater next door has a awful big walk-in trade that are parking across or next to us. There's several restaurants in the shopping center next door. There's a foot press massage place, and again, they have a lot of walk-ins, so it's brought us a lot of traffic so far.
Yeah, I know exactly where you're located. I've been to that Publix over there right next to you, too, lots of times.
Right.
Across the street there, I think there used to be a Varsity Junior, if I'm not mistaken.
Kind of catty corner from us, yes, there was.
Yeah, yeah. So I know that that's a very, very busy, high traffic area. So I think you guys are doing do really
Right.
well. And I'll do whatever I can too, Daryl, with promoting, getting the word out. You gave me some business cards, and I see a lot of clients every week. I see a lot of members at the gyms that I go to. So I'll try to do whatever I can to distribute them out and get the word out there. Because again, like you said, it is a really strong need that a lot of people definitely need to get fulfilled. And so I think that's great that you guys have capitalized on that. Can you tell me, Daryl, how does Battery City differ from your competitors? Like, what is it that you guys are going to strive on doing differently than the other battery companies?
We try to be very competitive price-wise.
Mm-hmm.
We really work the vendors to try to get the best prices we have.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's at a disadvantage that our profit is a good bit less than our competitors because they're able to buy in quantities that we are unable to do yet.
Mm-hmm.
We have one more store open in South Georgia, so we've got a little bit more buying power that way. But basically, it's going to be service, and we're going to stand behind our product. We've gotten quite a good reviews so far on Yelp and Google, and that's really helped because people then come in and say, "I found you on Yelp," and people have said good things about you. So hopefully, we'll be able to stand out with service, personality, and good products.
That's excellent. And I know that a lot of challenges come with building a new business model and establishing yourself. Have there been any challenges or areas of obstacles that you guys have hit this year since opening?
Yes, the city of Atlanta has been a big obstacle. It took me 7 weeks to climb their hurdles and get a business license alone. They're not the easiest people to deal with. It took me 2 parking tickets, 7 weeks, 12 trips down there.
Oh,
and
God.
so there's been a lot of obstacles, but I'm glad we've gotten it started so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, what they say is that old saying is that nothing worth achieving comes easy, does it? So
No, it doesn't, not at all.
I could relate to you on that. They've given me grief as well. Every year I go through my battles with them as well with getting my business license. But that's another video blog story we'll have to save for another day. But I'm glad they finally issued it to you, and that they got you established, and that you're able to get your presence known out there. So, being a more newer and smaller company, and I know you're going to look at the advantages that you have over your competitors. I would assume you're probably going to be more approachable as well, and probably easily to access if people need to get a hold of you. What are the hours of operation that you guys are operating at right now?
We're open from 8 in the morning till 8 at night.
Mm-hmm.
Monday through Saturday, and on Sunday it's 12 to 6.
Oh, wow. Okay, so 7 days a week. That's tremendous. That's excellent. And so how about, let's talk a little bit about maybe some guerrilla marketing efforts. Have you done any kind of co-promotion or co-branding with any of the other businesses specifically, like working with them and doing any kind of incentives or anything like that?
No, we haven't. We're looking forward to doing that. I felt like that we've held off on doing any advertising because of our website.
Right, of course.
That's been another small obstacle that we've had. But I feel like when people see, or I know whenever I see an advertisement, one of the first things I do is go and see what their website is and kind of look and see whether it's legitimate or not.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't really have that up until tomorrow. We have just a a static page up there that says we're there, but it doesn't really have anything behind it.
Oh, okay.
So we have not done much advertising. We are reaching out to the schools now. We're reaching out. We have reached out to several community associations and talked to them about recycling. That's something else that we didn't talk about. We recycle anybody's batteries, whether it be a
Oh,
car
nice.
battery or your
Yeah.
flashlight batteries, and we encourage you to bring them in, no charge to you.
Oh, wonderful.
I should have mentioned that earlier, but so we've reached out to several community organizations, and they've started bringing batteries in. So that's the only marketing that we've done so far. So
Okay. No, I mean that's great. It sounds like you've done a ton in just a short amount of time. So I
yeah.
commend you guys for that. Well, let me ask you this, Daryl. In say about 5 years, I'm sure you guys have talked about this in your business plans. Where do you see Battery City in terms of growth, and where would you like it to be, say, about 5 years from now?
We feel like the first two stores we have, it'll take about 2 years to get on our feet and be able to collect enough money to go forward with it. But we would like to be able to open up a new store every year and a half or so.
Oh, okay. Good.
Luckily, we're working off of a cash now, and we're trying to stay debt free.
Mm-hmm.
So we would like to do that going forward. I don't know how, and with our ambitions, whether that will be a possible or not, but I hope so.
I think that's tremendous. I'm in the same belief system to do that. What you said, I like that my business model doesn't have much overhead. I go see people at their fitness centers, and I like to stay debt free. I don't know if you've heard of Dave Ramsey, the financial advisor,
Yes,
but
I have.
yeah, I think that's really smart and key. I think for any business owner or entrepreneur when they're starting something to do it as much on cash, I think that's very, very wise. So that's great.
When I was young, I suppose, like many people, I got in debt with credit cards,
Hmm.
and where in the big picture, I found out mine wasn't near as bad as everybody else was around me. But um, I've kind of lived by an adage: if I can't afford it to pay cash for it, other than a car or a house, I don't buy it. So we really want to try to do the same thing with our business.
Yeah.
Uh, so we won't be obligated to anybody but ourselves, and be able to take care of the customer where they want to be taken care of. So
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I think
one
that's
thing I
great.
really feel strongly about, I'm rather upset about customer service that you get around the city or just anywhere nowadays. And that's really something we strive for, that we want you to feel comfortable like you are a guest in our home when you come in.
Yeah.
Uh, and I hope that we'll be able to do that going forward.
Well, absolutely. I know you, and you're a man of your word, and your integrity is very high. So I think you guys won't have any issues there. What can you give me some examples of some of the negative customer service you're referring to that you would not like to have at your shop?
Oh, go through a drive-through or a fast food restaurant, um, where they just look at you. It's not, can we help you? It's, what do you want? And they throw the cash back, your change back at you. They don't know how to count change back to you. They don't know how to say thank you, kiss my foot. There's no conversation. It's just there. Get out. Uh,
That's true. You're right.
so I hope that is not something anybody will experience in one of our locations.
So they won't get that when they come get service from you.
No, and if they do, please let me know. Okay.
I think that's wonderful. That's great. So, let me ask you this specifically. Within, let's say, this calendar year, by the end of 2015, so within, let's say, I don't know, the next 6 months, what would you guys measure as success? Have you guys set a standard of, well, by the end of 2015, we're going to know that we're very successful and happy if we da 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 da? What would that be?
If we can pay our bills without hitting our savings account,
I like it.
be able to grow our staff more.
Uh-huh.
We are looking. We probably think that, who knows how it's going to end up, but we feel like probably 40 or 50% of our revenue will come from corporate accounts as
Hmm.
well as consumers walking in the door. And corporate accounts could be basically, I should say, outside sales, whether it mean somebody from a hotel referring us,
Yeah.
or whether it mean, somebody at a corporation or a big building buying their batteries and light bulbs from us,
Uh-huh.
uh, or a corporation or a group having us repair all the cell phones for the people in their offices.
Mm-hmm.
So I think success would be able to pay our bills and grow our staff and have people enjoy coming in.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds like a lot of fun, Daryl. What does your staffing model look like right now?
We have 4 people that are working with us. One is part-time,
Okay.
3 are full-time. And we are looking to take on 2 outside salesmen in the next month or so.
Oh, so again, it sounds like you guys are really busy then.
Yeah,
Have you been
we
getting
are.
enough sleep and rest with this whole venture?
No, I've got my foot in a lot of fires right now, so I could always use a little more rest. But
How would this Battery City endeavor compare to all of your other major challenges in life? Where does this rank up in?
I had an old boss that he moved from Florida to outside of Savannah many years ago, and I went to visit him, and I said, his name was Mac, and I said, "So how do you like your new job? Your new business?" He opened a little store, and he said, "I love it." And I said, "How many hours do you work in a week?" And he was working 50 and 60 at our where he was working before, and said, "I'm working 80 or 90 hours." And I said, "My God, that's more than what you work when you work with us." That's right, but I'm doing it for Mac this time. I'm not doing it for somebody else. So, yeah, I'm working a lot of hours. We all working a lot of hours, but it's working for us, not
Yeah.
for somebody else.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I think I live with the business mindset that you should do what you want to do and what's going to make you happy. And what's a better way than an American dream to work for yourself too?
Yeah, yeah. Trust me, I love money more than most people But we had a conversation with somebody the other day, and they were talking about they really wish they were a success in life. And I think that what make me a success is to know that whenever I'm dead and gone, somebody says, "Daryl made me smile. Daryl's nice to me. Daryl went out of his way for me and did something." And I hope we can do that for other people. And when they walk away from us,
Yeah.
they won't have the feeling of the people I just talked to and gave my money don't give a damn about me. That they're actually nice people, and I want to go back and see them.
Mm.
And I believe we all run into people like that. Where do you get your hair cut? Why do you go there? Is it
Hmm.
because they're nice to you and you feel comfortable when you walk in the door, or it's because you got a cheap haircut?
Mm.
So that's what I hope that we can do is make people feel good about coming to visit us.
I think that's wonderful, Daryl. And I can again. I'm not going to brag or sound egocentric here, but as far as myself goes, I pride myself on not being the cheapest personal trainer in the Greater Atlanta area. In fact, I'm probably up there in terms of price, one of the more expensive ones. But I think you hit the nail on the head. You don't want customers that are coming to you saying, "Well, who could do it for me the cheapest?" I think you want the customers that are going to be coming to see you because of the value that they're getting, and like you said, you hit the nail on the head. The customer service aspect, I really admire that. I think that long term, if companies have that mindset, or entrepreneurs for that matter, they'll be a lot more successful and better off.
I want to make you understand that we want to be. I'm not the cheapest person on the market, and we are not the most expensive by any means.
Hmm.
We started out with our cell phone parts, and we did a project where they were sending phones in and they needed a bunch of phones fixed real quick, real cheap. They were never going to use them again.
Hmm.
And we were able to find a vendor that had very cheap cell phone parts.
Hmm.
And it turns out there was a reason behind the reason they were cheap, because they were crap. They fell apart really quickly.
Hmm.
So we went back and we don't do those people anymore. We pay a couple dollars more for each part we get, but it's something that's going to last a lot longer.
Yeah, right.
Um, if I put a trailer out in front of your business, I was going to be there for 4 days. I could shove cheap crap down somebody's throat, and I'd be gone, and there'd be no place for them to bring it back to. but we hope to be around for a while. So we want to bring a good product to the market.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I love it, Daryl. I think that's tremendous, and I know you guys are going to do great. I wish you well and great success. I really appreciate you coming on here, and I can't wait to come visit your store in person. Let me ask you a few more questions before we wrap up. And as I said, the folks watching right now, you'll get a chance to get his information down and jot it down here in a second as we fade to black when we're done. But Daryl, what are the ways, and again, feel free to give me the website link now, or if not, we can post it later, but how would you like the people to know about Battery City? How can they find about you online, and what are the other ways they can get in contact with y'all?
hopefully this week they'll be able to go to www.batterycity. It's BATTERYCITI. It ends in an I.com. Mm-hmm. We are at 2345-3 Cheshire Bridge Road in Atlanta. We are right off of 85 where Cheshire Bridge hits. Our telephone number is 404-567-5444. And if you need to get your phone fixed, tell everybody that when you go into the store, tell them that you saw Daryl on GoTarryn Radio, and they'll get $10 off their cell phone repair.
Oh, love it. That's great. Well, there you have it right there, folks. You just heard him say that. So all you got to do is pull up this link, and right there, you tell him you saw him right here. So I love it, Daryl. I think that's great. So we'll have that information when we fade to black here. So Daryl, I wish, again, you guys lots of success. I think you guys are going to do great. And I cannot wait to come in and check out Battery City.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
My pleasure. You too, Daryl. And folks, here we go. We're going to fade to black. Here comes Battery City's info. Take this down. Alright folks, there you have it. That was Daryl Dean representing Battery City, and so great to reconnect with him. There you saw the contact information. I'm going to urge you to go check them out today, especially if you're here in the greater Atlanta area and you need any kind of servicing like that done. You need to go and say hello, stop in, check out Daryl, and tell him that I sent you there right here off of GoTarryn TV. So Daryl, thank you so much for watching, and to all the folks out there again, thanks for checking out today's video blog right here on Thursday. Tomorrow we've got our Weekend Circle of Praise, and I'm going to be highlighting David Atlanta Magazine. So I've been promoting them for the last week here, and I'm really excited to finally bring them to your attention and talk a little bit about their magazine publication and, of course, the Atlanta Pride coming up. So stay tuned for that tomorrow right here on GoTarryn TV. The ways that you can stay connected to yours truly are to go to this website link right at the bottom of your screen, www.gotarryn.tv, and tell 2 people about that today as you bookmark that as a favorite to your web browser. A few other things I can ask you before I get out of here. If you could do the following, if you haven't done so yet, you should. Go ahead and like GoTarryn on Facebook, subscribe to GoTarryn on YouTube, and follow GoTarryn on Twitter. And until I see you guys next time, I want you to enjoy the rest of this Thursday. Thanks for watching today's video blog, and thank you to Daryl Dean and Battery City. And for everyone else out there, remember, with GoTarryn Personal Training and yours truly, Tarryn the Traveling Trainer, it's your time, it's your investment, it's your life. Happy Thursday, so long, and we'll see you tomorrow, folks. Bye-bye.